My presentation was on gymnastic related skills, where in this particular unit, a lot about the basic developmental levels for gymnastic activities, understanding techniques and spotting when teaching, learning all about animal movements, tumbling, and inverted balances, balance stunts, individual stunts, partner and group stunts, and partner support activities. It is important to understand that this is all about fun. This is about cooperation, participation. We're just building basic body movements and strength, core, all of those essential things that it takes for just a particular individual to understand its own body and its movements early. It also definitely hits on social interaction, the ability to cooperate with individual students, a positive attitude, overcoming personal limitations. It's important that we challenge each of our students at their own particular level, and it's important it's important for skill technique. Like I said, the contributors here for gymnastic related skills: body control, number one, I think, on the list; agility, balance, strength. These are all the things that you would see in those high school athletes, those middle school athletes. That's why it's so important that we reach these developmental stages early to bring out those specific skills, to teach them those motor movements early, such as rolling, balance skills, and things like that. Also, the like I mentioned earlier, it's all about those body management without the need for equipment. It's important for our students to understand that you don't need equipment. You can use your own body to perform certain things, to build core strength, flexibility, especially flexibility. So many of our professional athletes, collegiate athletes, all performed some form of gymnastics early, motor skills and such. So it's important that these skills are taught very early. Developmental 1, there are 3 developmental stages in gymnastic related skills. Developmental 1, you want to start off very basic, not really focusing on stunts or anything. It's all about socialization, cooperation, learning how to work together, learning how to use your own body, log rolls, side rolls, backward crawl. There are so many other the animal movements that this particular level hits on. This is basic video of log rolls that and it for kindergarten, K through 2, learning how to control its through motor movement, learning how to control its own body at an early stage, and it's important that we teach these things in progression. Again, we want positive reinforcement for our students.
Exercise that works your core and really every part of your body. When you lie down flat, you put your arms straight up in front of you and keep those toes nice and pointed as well. And you use your core to roll all the way across. And you can do it if you're big or small. Thanks for watching Activate with Lionel, everybody. I'm Chrissy, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.
And again, that will be for your K through 2. Development level 2 focuses on form, quality of performance, more in depth movement, especially hitting on flexibility. And these movements are going to start to increase as far as levels of difficulty. The different animal movements are still associated with this level, such as elbow crawl, and that is total core. A student getting on their elbows, keeping toes high, crawling on its elbows, walrus walk, turtle, and so many different animal movements. You can also do this in station, as you will see later on in the video. The forward roll, backward roll, cartwheel, a more in-depth level of stunts, which creates a lot of cooperation amongst classmates and students and such. Gymnastics, I chose this quote because it really hit on the core reason of gymnastics in elementary school. Gymnastics taught me everything: life lessons, responsibility, discipline, and respect. This is the most essential foundation that we can teach our elementary students: responsibility, discipline, having respect for not only yourself but others. And these in itself are all life lessons that our students can take on and continue to develop. Development level 3 is the most difficult. It is important to understand in this level, most of our students will not have mastery at the elementary level, but it's definitely all about pushing our kids to their potential, making sure that it's always fun. Cooperation is always there. These particular skills takes a lot more strength, upper body strength, and they are begin to perform different stunts and such. Gymnastics at the elementary level and different progressions. This is a video that shows just basic stations. I would definitely recommend this lesson being taught in stations, giving the students a very comfortable environment as far as levels, because some students are going to be able to perform at a much higher level and some are going to be on a lower level. So we want positive reinforcement, we want cooperation, also while building those contributors. This is a short snippet of just a unit.
What's up, friends? This is Ben, and this is the gymnastics station week where all of our students are doing a bunch of different fifth travel list and a few reminders, like one person on the mat at a time. And then also I have the stations numbered, so if kids are not confused about where to go, they can just look at the number. This is number 1, so then they know they need to find the number 2 cone. So when the music stops, the kids will go to their station sign, and then they'll just be walking on the black line until they get to the next station, which is the vault. The vaulting station is our number 2 station. So the kids are going to be lined up right here, and they will be jumping on the trampoline and vaulting on top of the mats and jumping off, and then they will go over the mats. And we have some different reminders on the sign and also some levels for the kids to track. So for a kindergarten, I would actually take this top mat off, so they would be jumping up here and practicing jumping off with just 2 stack mats. And then for 1st through 3rd, I have 3 stack mats. And then for 4th grade, I actually put this extra one on there. So 4th and 5th graders will use all the mats, and they will be stacked up. And we do it in different levels. So level 1, they will jump on the trampoline and put their knees up on the mat and then jump off, trying to stick that landing when they land. Level 2, they will jump off the trampoline and put their feet up. And then level 3 will be putting their side over, so swinging their legs over the side, just using their hands on the mat. And then level 4 is they squat through. And level 4 is only for 3rd through 5th graders. Also, we try to let the kids do the different activities that they're comfortable with. So if students want to just stick at level 1 and just keep putting their knees up there and then jumping off, that's fine with me. I just want to give kids a challenge that want one, and I want everybody to have something to do to keep them motivated. After the music stops, they will stand on the line next to their sign, and they will walk around on the black line.
And that concludes my presentation. I picked that particular video because there were so many key things as far as teaching gymnastic related skills. You definitely want the environment very encouraging and positive. You want a feeling of success within amongst your students. Also, he had the different developmental stages where a child could choose to work at a certain level. So I think our students know their particular levels, know what particular levels they are safe in, and have a successful time with this particular very important unit. Thank you.